Welcome back to my channel. It's me, Art, channeling messages from Spirit and Infinite Gratitude. Tonight we're going to do a reading for Pisces, all my Pisces placements, and all the messages for Pisces Spirit. Someone's a nervous wreck about you. It's almost like they don't know what you're going to do or what you're going to say or when you're going to say it. It's almost like they're waiting for a response from you, or they don't know how you feel. You're building a connection with someone, and this person is sort of a nervous wreck about you. It's like they can't control you, they can't read your mind. So for them, they feel comfortable. They feel not necessarily comfortable, but they do feel a certain level of fulfillment in the connection, but they don't know if you see it going where they see it going, or they don't know if you see potential in the connection the way they see potential in it. I think this person wants things to grow. I think this person wants to continue building with you. Honestly, I feel like this person wants things to move at a quicker pace than they're going. And this person's nervous. Like, you make this person's heart flutter, or you make their heart race, and they're hoping that you feel the same way. And they're hoping that you want the same things. Because they just simply can't read your mind, and they simply can't control your actions, your thoughts. Even though this person's nervous, I feel like they're confident that things are going to get better with you, or that things are going to grow with you. It's like they're choosing not to worry about it. They're like, I hope they feel the same way. I hope they are still happy. I hope they want things to grow. I hope they're focused on building with me. I hope they still choose me. But if they don't, I can't worry about that. If they're busy, I can't, worry about that. I can't obsess over what I can't control. And this person like has a gut feeling that it's all going well, and it's going to continue to go well. Infinite gratitude, Spirit. Thank you, Spirit. This person feels confident that things are going well and that things will continue to go well with you. And what they can't control, they're not obsessing over or worrying about. They're not going to stress over it. This is solid. You and this person have a very solid connection. You guys are locked in, is what I'm getting here. Thank you, Spirit. You guys are locked in. This person isn't worried about you choosing someone else or losing interest. There's a security here. You guys are very secure within yourselves and with each other. There's a lot of security in this relationship or this connection. Pisces, what I'm getting here is you really help this person feel good about themselves. Like, you really inspire this person, and this person feels good about themselves when they talk with you. Being with you makes them feel good about themselves. What the nervousness is coming from, I believe, has to do with past experiences. I feel like they have nervousness and anxiety surrounding the connection simply because they had to grow through toxic situations in the past. And there's a level of healing that they're doing, um, recovery that they're going through. And the thing is, what's really beautiful about this connection, even though, thank you, Spirit, they're not fully healed, but they're still ready to have this with you. They're still healing from certain things, they're still recovering from certain things, but they're still ready, they're still worthy, they're still capable of treating you the way you deserve to be treated. If anything, the connection is boosting their confidence and helping them feel better about themselves, feel stronger. Tell me more, Spirit. Yeah, there's a lot of reciprocal energy here. So what I'm getting here is you guys are looking good, like the both of you are getting stronger. The both of you are healing from things. The both of you are still worthy for each other. And there's, like I said, security here, which is really, really important. You feel secure, Pisces, and so does your person. This is reciprocated. And also, that nervous energy also might be reciprocated. There also might be nervousness on your side, Pisces. And you're responding to those feelings the same way. You're just staying focused. It's like it's there, but it's not slowing you down. It's not causing you to go backwards or make mistakes or mistreat this person. Like you're not that insecure and you're not that desperate, and this person isn't insecure or desperate, and there is a healthy bond growing and ascending here. I feel like the anxiety is coming from this fear of not being chosen by the person you've chosen. Like if you choose someone and then they reject you, there's like this fear of rejection. And then if you choose someone and then they choose you and then they unchoose you and choose someone else, there's also a level of anxiety that propagates. So I see the both of you overcoming the same problem. It's like you guys have very similar pasts. You guys are both recovering from similar wounds, and you guys are doing really well. You're actually like doing great. You guys are doing a great job. You guys are moving in unison. Um, you guys are like working as a team. You guys are boosting each other's confidence. You guys are supporting each other in your healing. Spirit, is there anything else? Overcoming that anxiety and that fear is happening. It's really happening. Doing so well. You guys are unlocking a new level of communication. You guys are headed towards this. It's like I see you guys both headed towards the same goal. It's like you guys want the same things. And there is no doubt in my mind that you'll arrive and achieve this new level and unlock some new ability or a new experience. I'm almost getting a message that's coming off like slow down or hold your horses. Oh my goodness, I cannot keep doing readings like this. I gotta show y'all the spreads. Like, it's like, no, this is not how it was. You guys are headed towards this common goal, and then Spirit is like, hold your horses. You're not ready for certain things. Like, you guys might be racing to the altar or something. You guys might be racing down the aisle or something, and Spirit is like, you're not ready for certain levels of commitment or certain ceremonies. Um, you just got to get to this level first. Like, you got to just start this new beginning in your communication. You guys gotta have, there's something that y'all need to talk about, is what I'm getting here. Like, there's something that y'all need to discuss between each other before you're ready for anything else. I see you headed towards an even more serious connection or even deeper communication, but there's something that needs to be discussed, or there's a conversation that needs to be had. And you guys are like, yeah, we'll talk about it. This might be a little embarrassing, or this might be challenging to talk about. It's really important to tell the truth here, no matter how you feel. It's all going to work out in the end. So don't feel like there's a deal breaker. There might be certain challenges you're faced with, Pisces, and vice versa. This person, the thing about this connection that's really beautiful and profound is that you're mirroring each other. There's certain things that you're insecure about, you don't feel like sharing, that you are being prompted to talk about. Your person has the same experience going on within them, where they just don't want to share certain things because they don't want it to be a deal breaker, or they don't want it to turn you off or discourage you. What I see here is that despite y'all's challenges, everything works out in the end. You both end up in this very healed space of ultimate fulfillment. What I'm getting here is that y'all don't necessarily want all of the same things. Yes, you're mirroring each other a lot, but you might want kids. This person may not want kids, or you might want a certain amount of children, and this person is only okay with maybe one or two kids or something to that effect. With the Three of Wands in reverse, I feel like it has something to do with children. And someone doesn't want to tell you the truth. It's like someone doesn't want to tell you the truth, that they don't want to have kids, or that they can't have kids, or something to that effect. But it's going to be okay. Everything is going to work out. You guys are both going to be very, very fulfilled and happy in this connection. But someone is nervous and does not know how to share certain things. And I feel like on both parts here, on both ends of this connection, y'all share this anxiety about certain things, just not lining up. You and your person just not lining up on certain levels. You guys have a great amount of security. It's not that you guys are going to part ways, or that it's something that can't be overcome. I see you guys overcoming whatever misalignments that might come up here. It's just like you guys don't, you're very different. Even though you mirror each other, you both bring very exclusive energy signatures to the connection, and you're both attracted to your differences, and it's very fulfilling. The way your bond is formed is very fulfilling, and your differences are not going to get in the way, or what one person lacks is not going to discourage the other person, and vice versa. You guys really complement each other very well. And you guys are both willing to overcome certain things. And I feel like it has to do with children, raising children, or what the future holds in regards to having kids and becoming parents. You guys might have different outlooks, Spirit. Yeah. I'm going to ask Spirit for any guidance, advice, or information regarding the Three of Wands in reverse. What I'm getting here, the most important and valuable thing to take away from this reading is that you guys are both very happy. And despite everything, you end up in this place of ultimate fulfillment. Thank you, Spirit. I'm hearing a message, and I'm picking up on divine masculine saying this, but it's coming off ambiguous. Like he doesn't really want to be addressed in this reading. Like, we don't have to have this conversation right now, almost. But he's here. I can feel the presence of a divine masculine energy, and he's saying, like, don't even worry about that. Like, yeah, like, just don't even worry about, like, we're not even going to talk about that right now. Don't even. It's like he doesn't even want to be brought up. He doesn't even want to be addressed. He's not looking for attention. He's not here to, like, be a part of this, but he's just putting in his 2 cents. Like, don't even worry about that. Don't even, like, bring that up. We don't have to talk about that. Like, he's fine with whatever you decide, is what I'm getting here, Pisces. Like, there's a presence here that is really willing to go along with whatever your idea of the future is, or what you would like to do. It's like he's more laid back when it comes to certain things about the connection or about where the relationship is going. It's like, okay, if this is what you want, then I am, backing you, or I'm supporting you, or I'm there for you. But if not, then that's okay too. It's like whatever you choose or whatever you want, Pisces. That's what this presence is saying, and that's how they're coming off. Honestly and truly, it's like they don't want you to worry about it right now, and they don't want you to even bring it up, especially at this stage or at this point in the connection. It's like certain things this person doesn't even want you to bring up or worry about. But it's like, it's whatever you decide. There's like a hurt feeling. There's like disappointment here with the Eight of Pentacles in reverse. Like disappointment. Somebody feels like they should be able to do more or offer more or be stronger. And they can't help it. It's like everything's okay, everything's working out. But somebody can't help but feel weak. Someone can't help but feel inadequate. Someone can't help but feel like they're not doing enough, or that they're not enough. And they know intuitively that they're more than enough. But they have such high expectations of themselves, and they're really hard on themselves, Pisces. This might be you or your person, or vice versa. This might be a mirrored energy, but somebody just feels like they're not doing enough, and it's like more than enough. It's more than enough, and somehow it's not coming off that way. Spirit, tell me more. A Justice card in reverse position. Yeah, it's just like it's never enough, or something just doesn't feel like it's working out. Something's hidden here. There's something hidden. Spirit, tell me more. What is it that we need to be aware of? What needs to be brought to our attention? A lot of feminine energy coming into the reading. In the reverse position, we have the king, not the king, the queen. We have the Queen of Swords and the Queen of Wands coming in the reading in reverse position. This is not your true feelings, Pisces. If you're feeling like inadequate, if you're feeling like it's never enough or that you're not doing enough, it is not your energy. This is someone else's emotions that you're tapping into. There's feminine energy present in the reading, and these feminine energies somehow are in your reading. I feel like they may be projecting this feeling of inadequacy onto you, or you may be picking up on feelings of inadequacy from feminine energies that, ooh, what I'm getting here is like there's multiple women who want your man, or there's multiple people who want your spouse, and they feel inadequate. I'm picking up on multiple people who have their eyes on your spouse and they feel inadequate. And what's interesting here is that the only reason why they want your spouse, the only reason why they have eyes on your spouse is because you chose them. It's like if you weren't with this person, they wouldn't care. But because they see the two of you together, all of a sudden they have eyes on your spouse. Or because you chose this person, all of a sudden they have eyes on your spouse and they want to compete with you, but they feel inadequate. And I feel like these are feminine energies that have went above and beyond to prove their worth, and they still feel inadequate because they aren't being chosen. Being in the reverse position, I feel like these are options your spouse had, or these are feminine energies making themselves available for your spouse, but they're not being chosen, or they haven't been chosen. And I feel a presence of like a competitive energy or a comparing energy where they may be comparing themselves to you. They may be trying to make themselves look like better options than you, and they're still being ignored or rejected, and they feel inadequate. These may be feminine energies your spouse has entertained in the past that he's no longer entertaining. And it's like they only want his attention now, or they only want your person's attention now simply because they're in a relationship or they're with you. But while they were single, they weren't paying your person any mind. So there's like a very inauthentic energy surrounding these feminine energies. It's like they don't actually genuinely love this person. They're looking for validation and they're not getting it, so they're feeling inadequate. I am picking up on a energy where they're feeling sorry for themselves, like they're throwing a pity party, because I feel like they do a lot to be validated, and it's not working on your person, or they're not getting the attention of your person. It's all about who you choose, is what I'm picking up here. It's like your person chose you and you chose your person. It's not that there's anything wrong with these people. It's simply that you have a choice to make in who you want to be with, and vice versa. You choose who you choose. And that's really what it comes down to. And your reasons for choosing your person are valid to you. Like, you know why you chose your person, and your person knows why they chose you. You don't have to explain that to anybody, like why I chose somebody, unless you want to talk about it. It's like these feminine energies are not understanding why someone chose someone, or these feminine energies don't agree with someone's choice. But the reality of the matter is they cannot control your person, and vice versa. Like, nobody can control anybody. You can't control the mind of any one person, and they can't force themselves on your person. If they aren't chosen, then they are not chosen by your person, and vice versa. If you choose who you choose, that's what it really comes down to. They feel rejected, and it's not appropriate. At this point, it's not appropriate because it's coming off very unstable. It's not coming off respectful either. It's almost like they don't want to acknowledge you, but they want to seduce your person. And it could be because maybe in the past they did get your person's attention, or they were entertained by your person. This seems like an energetic tie that they have, or an attachment that they have. Like, this is giving Pisces, these people want what you have. There's like a greatness to you. So they know the person you choose is a great guy, or they know the union that you're in, especially at this stage in your life, is very healthy. So it's like they want what you have. They kind of follow your lead here. And it's like they're trying to avoid the work because you know why you chose your person, and you know that, thank you, Spirit, you developed a bond with this person, an organic bond with this person, and it took time, and it took energy, and it took effort, and it took authenticity. And it's like someone is just trailing behind you and letting you do the work because they see that you're great, or that you're healthy, or that you're successful, or that you want the best out of your life. And they think that if they just follow behind you and copy you and go after everything you're going after, that they get to skip the line, or that they get to bypass the work or get out of doing the work. What I'm getting here is they don't want to do the work. You've done the work, and that's why you've arrived here. You have arrived here already. Someone doesn't want to do the work. They're trying to trail behind you. And I feel like there's multiple people who like follow your lead and try to compare themselves to you. And they always end up feeling inadequate. Pisces. Any more messages for Pisces Spirit? Like, you've got really good taste, Pisces. That's what I'm getting here. Is like you really do know what's worth your time, and you have great discernment, great intuition. You know what you like, you know what you want, you're willing to do the work. Cheat is like what I'm getting here. It's like someone wants to cheat and like let you figure things out and then try to take your place at the last minute. I'm hearing, I had no idea this is what you were up to. There's like a feminine energy watching you and observing you, following your lead. And I see you building something that they were not aware of. It's like they follow your lead, they watch what you do, and they try to imitate it. But there's something here that you built that they were not aware of. There's something here that you're working on, that you were working on, and they weren't able to imitate this, copy this, or follow you down this path. This is very exclusive, is what I'm getting here. Like, this was a very unique experience. You had a very unique experience, Pisces, that no one could share with you. This is incredibly natural and organic. Your experience is very unique. It's not like anyone could just learn from you. Like, this is very exclusive. Like, this is a part, this Three of Pentacles is like, it's giving you had a unique experience that really created your unique energy signature, or added to your uniqueness. So you really are not like anyone else, and even more so distinguished for being yourself. And this really sets you apart from other people. Thank you, Spirit. There's something about your experiences that really sets you apart. You're like completely set apart. There is nothing here that puts you in the same box as anyone else here. This unique experience or unique experiences, incredibly exclusive to you, have built and created the bond that you're in right now. This is what attracts your person to you, and this is incredibly exclusively you, and cannot be imitated, cannot be mimicked. I heard earlier, like, I had no idea this is what you were working on. Like, somebody is trying to copy everything you do in hopes of cheating you out of what you've worked hard for, but they completely missed something, or they completely forgot about something, or weren't paying attention. And they want you to shut up, is what I'm getting here, Pisces. Somebody just wants you to, like, don't talk about yourself, or don't say nothing, like you're ruining this person's plan. But this is like ridiculous. Like, you're going to talk about this. Like, you had a very unique experience and you're talking about it, or you're sharing it, or you and your person might be going back and forth about spirituality, or it could be a very like intriguing conversation that you guys are having, or an enlightening experience here. And this is what you have to offer that no one else can imitate. And someone just wants you to not be yourself. Like, there's someone who wants you to just dim your light. Someone wants you to play small because it's exposing them for being inauthentic. It's making them very anxious. You being yourself, or you sharing your experiences, is making someone very anxious because they have been trying to compete with you. And they cannot compete in this arena. There's no way that they can compete with you on some level, to some degree. There's just absolutely no comparison. Without trying, you're making somebody or multiple people look bad. Without having ill intent towards anyone, Pisces, you're making someone look very, very boring, square, basic. Well, I'll say this: you're exposing someone to be very void of any real personality or authenticity or genuine expression. I don't know how much time this person, thank you, Spirit, this person has dedicated years of their life to mocking you or trying to imitate you, Pisces. There's someone who has dedicated so much of their life to being like you, or appearing to be just like you, or just as worthy as you, or just as interesting as you, that they've neglected building their own identity, curating their own identity. So there really isn't much to this person without you. And I feel like you're ascending past the point where this person can imitate you. I'm picking up on an energy of a feminine who is almost begging you, Pisces, to not be yourself, not tell the truth, not share your experiences. Like, there's a feminine energy who is like desperately afraid of you exposing her for being a fraud. And the thing is like this feminine energy is doing this without being direct because they don't want to further expose themselves. But the thing is, you're not exposing this person, you're literally just being yourself, or you're literally just doing what it is that you told yourself that you would always do, Pisces. This is an energy of you birthing an idea or creating something extremely unique and exclusive to you. So it's like, when I was a kid, I always wanted to do this, or I had this idea and I'm going for it. And this is you. This is just who you are, and you are like fulfilling your potential. Like, this person cannot take your childhood experiences or your mind and your creativity. This person cannot mimic the way your brain functions or the way you speak or the way you create things. This is something just as sacred and unique as like a fingerprint. Like, this is your very unique energy signature, um, that you're expressing and that you're living out, and someone is just desperately asking and begging you energetically to stop. And it's like this person almost is so evil, they wish you would like hurt yourself or take yourself out. Like, this person wants you to take yourself out so they can live through you or live as you. But I think they know better than to like take things that far. I feel like they're accepting the fact that they've been exposed, or they're exposing themselves, and they're accepting the fact that you're not going to stop being yourself and that things are just going to have to change. You might be aware of their presence, Pisces, and that's why there's this like wanting to like give up, this lack of hope, because this is very discouraging to you to know that there are people who are trying to cheat you out of what you've worked so hard for. It's like discouraging and unpleasant, but I see everything working out in your favor, and I see you becoming aware of how valuable your authenticity is. If somebody has been studying you and they didn't get it right, they didn't get you right. There's a couple of things that just went completely under their radar. And this is incredibly important because this is what's contributing to your new experiences here, and this is what's helping you arrive at these new milestones in your journey here. And I feel like your person can relate. I feel like you're connecting to someone who knows exactly how you feel, or who can relate to how you feel, who can understand and emphasize with you. People taking their ideas, people trying to take their place, or people just trying to use everything that they've built and worked for themselves, people trying to skip steps. Like somebody was trying to like be you, and they're exposed. They've been exposed for not being original. Like somebody does not have an original identity or personality. Like their whole personality, thank you, Spirit, is like their whole personality isn't even original, or their whole identity isn't even real. And this person has been imitating and studying you for years. It's very sad. And this is where it's like you feel this sadness. This is why the time and energy and focus that this person had on you, or this person had like so much focus on you for so long, you can't help but pick up on their sadness. Like they really paid so much attention to you in an effort to take your identity or steal your identity. And you're picking up on their sadness because they've been exposed and they have really very little to work with now. Like so much of them is you, and it's like what's left is it's sad. It's sad. Um Pisces, you're divinely protected, even though there's this presence of evil, this destructive evil presence, you're divinely protected. And that's why you have this. I think this was all actually divinely orchestrated to help teach and inspire people, because you had this unique experience and it broke somebody's plan to take from you or imitate you. It like completely disassembled somebody's persona. Like you really broke somebody's character. Somebody was playing a character and you broke them out of character without trying to ruin their day, without trying to ruin their show, without trying to get in the way. It's like you really just took steps towards fulfilling your potential, or like this wasn't even voluntary, is what I'm getting, Pisces. This was actually very involuntary. Like this just sort of happened. Like something happened to you. You might have had a kid or had a really great idea or started a business, started a family. You might have like did something that happened, and it was something that this person could not imitate. Like something happened to you. Like you might have had something happen to you that just didn't happen to this person. So somebody's over here trying to imitate and copy you, and then you have like a very incredible, unique experience that just did not happen to this person. So they can no longer play your character or play your role. You're having unique experiences that this person is not having. Your experiences look completely different. There's a huge difference. Entirely different. You're entirely different from these other women or these other people. Like it ends here, like something stopped. Like after you had a unique experience exclusive to you, something very organic happened to you. You had just like some sort of experience. Spirit might have gave you a gift. Spirit might have gifted you in some way, and it stopped to put an end to all the imitators. I see you continuing to have original ideas. So it's like you consistently have very original ideas. So over time, it becomes very clear that you're moving in your authenticity, that you're walking an authentic, genuine path, and that you only want to nurture your own original ideas. You only want to be inspired and to create original, authentic experiences for yourself. These women or these feminine energies or these people in your reading are incredibly humiliated. It's like they can't look at you, they can't look at anybody in the face. Any last messages for Pisces spirit? It's very sad. It's very sad. At the end of the day, it's very, very sad. And Pisces, you might be feeling a certain level of sadness because you actually were the target of these people. Energetically, they just focused on you for a very, very long time and studied you very intensely for a very long time, but it's not possible anymore. This gimmick is not possible. It's not possible. Even if they wanted to keep it going, it's not possible, feasible, manageable, practical, realistic at all to keep this going. Like, you had a very original experience. I don't know what this is to you, Pisces, but something about your experience here is consistent. Like, you're consistently original, or you had a profound organic transformation, or you had a profound natural event take place in your life that just really sets you apart even further from anyone else. You cannot be compared. It's over. This comparing game is over. It's not possible. You can no longer be put in a box with other people. I mean, it's just simply not possible. And I feel like Spirit allowed this to go on for as long as it went on so that you had this breakout moment. Pisces, you had like a breakout moment, you had like a breakthrough moment, you had like your moment, you shined or you expressed yourself, and it really helped define your identity, or it really helped define your uniqueness. And that's like after this breakthrough, it's like you can no longer be compared to anyone else, like, ever again. And it really put a stop and an end to it. There's like someone mad at you because you had this experience that was out of your control. It's like you might have went through an awakening, or you might have been enlightened in some way. And there's someone who's like mad at you because of something that happened to you out of your control. It's like There's nothing you could have done to prevent certain things from happening that helped awaken you, enlighten you, uplift you. You have done so much work for yourself that you're just continuing to build on with the Eight of Wands in upright position. It's like, it's too bad, so sad for these individuals who are envious and jealous of you, mocking and imitating you, trying to compare themselves and compete with you. It's just unfortunate. It's very sad. But for you, Pisces, your hard work is not in vain. Like, I don't care how many people try to steal your ideas. I don't care how many people try to imitate you. And I don't care how long they did it. It's like every brick upon brick that you built is valid and it's concrete and it's solid. So you're ascending. Somebody here has to start like from scratch because nothing that they have is theirs, or like too much of what they are is fraudulent. You're standing on solid rock. You're in the Queen of Pentacles energy right now. You're reaping what you've sowed, is what I'm getting here. And it's not over. This isn't your first or your last unique, exclusive, original idea or experience or life event. You're going to continue being yourself. And who knows what else is going to come of that. So there's a lot to look forward to, Pisces. Congratulations, because I feel like you could have had a child or started a family or something very profound happened in your life. Something that spirit wanted to happen for you. Like, this is something divinely orchestrated. Like, spirit wanted you to have something, or spirit wanted you to have like a certain moment, and it really set you apart from whatever competitors were trying to compete with you. It really set you apart from people trying to compete with you or compare themselves to you. So congratulations. You might be pregnant again. Or you might be having another child. That's what I'm getting here. If that's the case, congratulations. And I'll talk to y'all soon. Peace.